Well, football is, of course, ultimately just a game, but for the next 2 hours, it might not feel like that. The stadium is full of noise and energy. This certainly matters. Well, the stage is set for a stirring showdown here. The supporters in great voice, and there's a real sense of anticipation in the air. Game on. Well, we're on the way. Well, we all know of Johan Cruyff as the father of total football, but what can we expect from him on the pitch, Jim?
He'll be the conductor, Peter, making sure that his team creates space and make good use of it. I expect him to be running the show and adding a touch of class to proceedings.
Winning with style, and that's what he has always been about.
Always.
Count will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Rijkaard powering forward here. Neither of these two want to come off second best. He has found the way through. And it's Rijkaard. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Nice physical challenge. Well, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. Well, the run has been sold a little bit short there.
Well, everything up to the final pass.
And the shot! And the keeper has reacted superbly there.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
So, Jim, what have you made of what we've seen so far?
Well, neither side has really grabbed the initiative, I would say. Both must have come in with a view of not making any early mistakes. So we're seeing some conservatism here.
Cruyff running with intent. He might be in, he's having a shot! He's keen, determined to have his say.
Barcelona really have stepped it up now. They could have been a bit more greedy and forced the issue. Whatever happens, that's the kind of movement which raises hope.
Khan deals with that nice and simple. Messi. And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Son Heung-min. That pass isn't the best.
Well, it's not the best when it comes to decision-making. OK, initially he probably was afforded the space to hold on to it, but the longer he did that, the more he was going to be swamped.
Oh no, that was never going to make it. Ghana still without a single shot on target. Cruyff conjures time and space where few can. He is through here, takes a shot! And that is well cleared. Nicely spread.
You can never be short of runners into space, as long as the space left behind is filled.
Son Heung-min, great chance! Oh, he hit that sweetly.
Well, height could make all the difference on these set pieces.
Son Heung-min goes short. Son Heung-min finds himself offside. He's had it taken off him. Now it's Messi. Oh, played right into his path. Gerrard. Now it's Son Heung-min.
That's positional goal, the utilisation of space.
O'Shea. Nicely aimed pass. Now it's Messi. Now it's Cantona. Schlotterbeck. Oh, good spread. Oh, he's found support out wide. Count!
That, Peter, is wonderful reading of the game. Perfect positioning. Well played.
Now it's Cantona! Goal! Barcelona! Barcelona are in front.
Well, as options go, that was a superb choice. It's over and in. Job done.
Barcelona have fired themselves in front.
Well, that gives them the privilege to control the tempo of the game. It's up to them to manage it from here now. OK, being behind at the break isn't ideal, but there's plenty of time to reply.
Messi, he's got away. Oh, he's done very well to take that back.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Now it's Cantona. Cantona touches it back.
Just too much pressure. Had to go that way.
Can he get on the end of this? Well, that's well seen too. Baresi going forward. And this is Cruyff. And Cruyff! Oh, that was no routine save.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
Couch. O'Shea. Now, can they get him away? And this is Roberto Carlos. And this is Cruyff. And the referee has blown for half-time. A very combative, competitive half with just the one decisive moment. It's been compelling stuff. Ghana go in at half-time with a game to chase.
Thank you very much.
Yeah, you don't get any points for stating the obvious, Peter, but thankfully this is still very savable. Keep things simple, keep the intensity high, and hope for an early goal. If that happens...
So that's it for the first half, and everyone takes a well-earned rest. And we get things going again.
Well, I think in these circumstances, it's all about how to adjust the balance of your team. I mean, you want to get back in it as soon as possible, but without leaving yourself too open.
O'Shea is someone so often referred to as the defender's defender. And here's Cruyff. Cruyff going face-to-face with his great rival, Schlotterbeck.
They'll want to make the most of this turnover.
And he's intervened well there. Nicely weighted ball. Carvajal. Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
Couch. O'Shea. Zico is a player who barely needs an invitation to shoot. Now it's Cantona. Ghana still trailing by one and looking here to take it up a notch after the break. Shevchenko! Well, the finish certainly didn't match the build-up.
Beautifully worked to take the defence out of the picture, but there'll be no rush to see the replay on this.
Substitutions taking place.
So the manager can make a change for the first time in the game here.
Well, he's going to inject a nice bit of pace into that front line, Peter, so I can see him making those runs in behind.
And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Now it's Couch. Oh, super find. And he was alert to it. O'Shea. And it's Rijkaard. Now, what about a counter-attack? And it's Cruyff. Oh, facing up to his adversary. This is a formidable... There's the header! And that's in! Two to the good, and they are purring. Absolutely purring. And a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Look, if you want to be a...
He's gone for goal! Oh, he gave that an almighty thump.
Well, he looks like he's annoyed with himself there. He didn't do an awful lot wrong, did he?
Roberto Carlos is one whose deliveries we all know about. He's a sharp little ball here. Oh, he's managed to get himself offside. Cruyff. Shevchenko. Barcelona appear to be happy to let their front players stay up front all the time.
Well, it's signalling to the opposition that they're setting themselves up for the counter-attack. It's plain and simple.
And it's Gerrard. And this is Batistuta. It's a loose ball. That's going across goal. And the goalkeeper's got a good palm to that. And Batistuta! And another try! Zico. Now looking to orchestrate a counter. He's gone for goal. Closing in on the last quarter of an hour. Knocks it into space. Cruyff. Can he get it through? Oh, nicely intercepted. Oh, good read.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
And that is a little undercooked. Looking for the run. Couch crosses. And a header! And a neat finish! Pick that one out. It was a bullet.
Yeah, it all came from some really smart movement, Peter. Did the defence let themselves down by not picking him up? I think the boss won't be amused.
Substitution for Ghana, number 13.
So changes afoot here, and from both sides.
21.
Ghana cut their deficit and look raring to go again.
Well, they'll just be praying that one more chance falls their way before the whistle goes.
Coming on the field.
Well, there's plenty to like about this approach. Get your head down, keep battling away, and eventually things might change for you.
Number 20, Mbappe. Number 19.
Well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
Shoots! Oh, and they really should have been made to pay.
I'm really impressed with the tenacity he's shown to intercept that. That's how they're going to make things happen.
Just 5 minutes remaining now. That is ended up in no man's land. Okafor.
I thought it was going to happen then. How many more chances can they realistically expect now?
Well, the ball just didn't work out for the run that he made.
Barcelona clearly didn't help themselves by telegraphing that one. It was always going to be intercepted.
Bumps him off it and wins back the ball. Whatever he had in mind, that was not it. And that's a foul. Simple decision for the referee. Bergkamp proves just a little bit too strong. Can he finish? And no mistake. The lightness of step, the sharpness of movement, the certainty of finish.
Yeah, that's what the game is all about. Excitement and entertainment. What a lovely moment.
So is that the decisive goal? And there goes the final whistle. In the end then, no joy. Not for the want of trying, not for the want of running. Simply they were beaten by a better team. Well, what a sight this is. The colour, the choreography, the camaraderie. The fans have pulled out all the stops to make this a monumental occasion.
Against Ghana.
The scenery unmistakable, the atmosphere unbeatable, the noise irrepressible. Old Trafford again delivers. So that's got things underway.
We're in the presence of goalkeeping greatness, a man with total command of his defence.
He leaps for it! It's hit the crossbar! So what can they make of this? Well, he's going to be disappointed with that. Hazard.
Oh, great feat, that.
Hazard, rapid and full of intent. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. Threads one in. He's found space here. And he's certainly... on the finish! And he's done it!
Well, talk about a real rude awakening. It's almost as if the defence saw nothing coming. They just didn't anticipate. On heels rather than toes. Well, Peter, they're trying to claim offside here, but this stinks of desperation to me. They know they've got it wrong.
So, a breakthrough already. Hazard, Girassi. Gerrard, looking to play him in.
Well, it's a move of great promise, but will it really prove productive?
There's the shot! Well, now it's a race for the ball. Dani Olmo. And it's Olmo. To Hazard. Hazard getting forward. But it is clear to see that he is not at all happy with that.
His teammates are really annoyed with that, you know, and they have every right to be.
Robertson. And that's... Oh, no, what has happened here? Marquinhos clears. And here's Son Heung-min. That's an imaginative pass. Not the most accurate pass. And once more, he proves rigid and robust.
That's positional gold, the utilisation of space.
Chance, surely! Oh, no shortage of confidence there.
Hazard can really show some outlandish skills, which is always welcome and obviously refreshing. Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Dani Olmo conjures time and space where few can.
You can never be short of runners into space, as long as the space left behind is filled. Ghana are really in a position where patience and prudence will serve them best. Time's on their side.
Can he get it through? Hazard. And he whips it in. Goal kick. No, I stand corrected, it's a corner. And we have our very first corner. Girassi! That has been knocked clear. Hazard with a... Oh, good climb! And that is well cleared. And it's Robertson. Now it's Hazard. Very nicely done. That'll be a throw-in. Robson tries to pass it through. No messing about, just bludgeoned away. Gerrard.
Inter really look like a team that's set up to absorb pressure. They don't mind being on the back foot.
But with something up their sleeve. Impressive jump! And again, that is frustrating.
Maybe they're trying to cash in on this, but someone has to up the quality here, both movement and delivery.
Well, that is not the best ball, and he offers an apologetic look.
He made it look a bit predictable.
And Batistuta! Crossbar comes to the rescue. And it's Robertson. Good read, needed to be. Played out towards the right wing. Robertson. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Son Heung-min, nice looking ball.
Ghana truly have no need to panic. They can reassess at half-time.
Dani Olmo will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Robertson, Dani Olmo. Can he get on the end of this? Lovely pass, but can he get there? Oh, easy. Son Heung-min! Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it. Best. And the counter is on. He has found the way through. Nicely weighted ball. Some excellent tackling here, and that one a perfect example. Azar. Now, what about a counter-attack? Girassi. And it's Son
There
Heung-min.
will be 1 minute
That's
at
a
a time.
nicely shaped ball. That's really well cleared. That's a throw. Robertson. That's the end of the first 45. A very combative, competitive half with just the one decisive moment. It's been compelling stuff. Ghana coming
And now,
at half-time on the wrong end of a 1-0 scoreline.
Presentation featuring our
It's
guest
been a
performers
pretty
today.
tepid display. They'll want to use this break wisely to regroup and come out with some fresh initiatives. This is all still very salvageable, maybe even winnable.
Substitution for Inter.
So that was the first half,
Number
and we will be
20,
back with the second half
Azar.
shortly.
Coming on the field
So
is
we're straight back
number
at it at the
22,
start of the second half.
Ghana really need to bring up their intensity and rhythm a notch or two, Peter. Just looked a step too slow on everything.
And it's Son Heung-min! And it's hit the woodwork and out! Oh, good finish! They have done it! They have their equaliser!
Well, they were starting to look more and more threatening, Peter, so this comes as no surprise. The fans here are pretty fired up now.
Some heroic goalkeeping, but even that couldn't save them this time.
Listen, he would have been advised to do that as a kid, and it's obviously etched in his mind now.
So they have it all to do again.
Well, this is to be expected, Peter, when you've got two strong teams of fairly equal standing. The outcome should all come down to finishing.
And he has shown him a yellow card. Robson. Girassi. Van Dijk. And it's Son Heung-min. Oh, good spread. Counts, gets into a good position. Oh, good effort! There it is! Satisfyingly simple. There's almost a sense of beauty to this.
Yeah, it all came from some really smart movement, Peter. Did the defence let
The
themselves
goal
down by
scorer for
not
Ghana
picking him up? I think the
after
boss won't be
56
amused.
minutes is number 13, Gabriel Batistuta.
Ghana have their lead.
I think there's been a greater menace to everything they've been doing during this spell, one that they hope will continue.
He's on it, can he get away? He's found the way through. Girassi! Oh, it's come loose. Well, there's the clearance. And he lines up, goes for a shot! And that's a tidy finish. That is remarkable, all square in a matter of moments.
Yeah, they say that fortune favours the brave, and we've just seen an example. This team has real personality and character.
The attendance for this match was
That was a given, it always was.
Girassi really can't believe his luck. He was allowed so much room when he should have been boxed in.
So again, we have parity.
Well, I think the players will be buoyed by the fact that they've managed to level things in a hurry. Tails most definitely up now.
Shoots! Goal! Inter! They've done it! It was coming! They have their reward! The movement so precise, the finish sumptuous.
Yeah, when you're hit on the counter-attack like that, it's like walking into a sucker punch, and they're dazed.
Inter Milan leading now.
And things are much...
It's Son Heung-min! And that's what you call inspired goalkeeping.
Son Heung-min actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest. They've got a healthy number of very tall targets to pick out from this corner.
Aimed at the far side. He's rising! And that's a good finish. They're level in a trice.
Well, that's so refreshing. They went a goal down, and you never would have guessed it. Their reaction has been emphatic.
Terrific header. He met that with aplomb.
Well, I don't think he could have asked for a better ball in there, Peter. All he had to do was get in position.
Quite a game this, all square again.
Such a big goal, Peter. Just when the opposition thought they could turn...
He'll try from distance! Oh, he's been caught on it here! Rudiger has been caught there, it's a foul. That's a good ball out wide. Oh, good read.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Chips it through. And that's a simple one for the keeper. Just about up to 75 minutes. That is good strength. Well, it didn't look good for a while, but that was brave defending, and they got away with it.
Well, I thought they got off lightly there.
He's having a shot! And no, he couldn't find the finish.
That could yet prove very pivotal. Chances like that just can't be wasted.
Substitution for Inter, number 19.
Ghana have their second corner now.
Girassi. Number 15, Danny Olmo. Number 4, Brian
Ghana
Wilson.
clearly are pushing for
Coming
the
on
win here,
field,
Peter. It's making for a
number
very
21,
frantic end to this game.
Number 24,
Great chance!
Number 11,
Van Dijk attempts a
Olise.
clearance.
Substitution.
Out to Olise. Okafor. Oh, played right into his path. And he's cut it out. That's put paid to the danger. Olise, defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man.
Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their backs to goal.
Mbappe is onto it in a flash. Oh, super. Mbappe! It's loose now and they want to get it back.
I think we might be done here, Peter. I don't see there being enough time for them to try again.
Big chance! Oh, that could be pivotal! A game of margins, a game of thrills. This might just do it. Perfect placement, the one place the keeper couldn't reach.
Well, Peter, I think the keeper knew straight away he was never going to get to it.
And in a trice, the substitute has scored already.
I think the manager's claiming an assist here.
Inter Milan look like they've won it,
Added minutes
but it's
has
not
been
over
indicated.
yet.
Well, what an end to the game, Peter. But now comes the overwhelming question, how long is there left, including stoppages?
That has not gone well. Looking for the run. Decent chance! Well taken goal. We thought they were done, but never say never. Wonderfully smooth, smart and slick.
Well, you've always got to have players that are willing to make the runs, and when you keep plugging away...
And a header! And a terrific save from the keeper.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
That is ended up in no man's land. Rijkaard is always scanning the pitch for targets. And he's picked out the run. And the shot! That was superb goalkeeping.
Best really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
The message is simple: defend this with your lives. Header!
That's just playing it safe and simple.
And that's that. Magic. What a magical football match. And genuine respect all round. How do you look back on the game then, Jim?
Yeah, this looked the most likely outcome, but we've had a good variety in this game, despite it being anticlimactic.
From today's match are now available.
Well, that's it for tonight's match, so it just remains for me to thank Jim Beglin alongside me and to wish you all a very good evening. Well, what a scene we have here. There's a real expectant
Hello,
buzz in the
everybody, and
stadium,
welcome
and the
to
players on the
today's
pitch
match.
are raring to go any minute now. Well, colour and passion just oozing from the stands here. These fans love their football, and we're about to be dished up a feast of it. And we're underway. Jim, who do you reckon is pivotal?
For me, Peter, Mark Gahey is one of the most technically accomplished centre-backs around. He's also got great recovery speed.
And Batistuta! And the keeper couldn't hold it. Goal!
Well, they would have been looking at him to produce the goods, and that was very kind of him to oblige so early.
And he's only too grateful to capitalise on the keeper's misfortune.
And that's great movement from him. He instinctively knew that the ball was going to come back out and put himself where he needed to be. The sort of thing you just can't teach.
So, a breakthrough already. Oh, well measured. He's got away. Count! It's loose, and there's a race for the ball.
Can't be expected to deliver anything better than that. This is heroic keeping.
Now it's Batistuta. And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
And he was quick to react. So just a one early goal to report so far. 1-0 the score. That's good vision. And Batistuta! It's run loose. Who's going to get... Son Heung-min! That was superb goalkeeping.
Son Heung-min is offering a wry smile there.
And it's Shevchenko. Carvajal. And Shevchenko! Oh, it's fallen loose again! And no mistake. And they're threatening to fly away here. Some heroic goalkeeping, but even that couldn't save them this time.
That's smart play from him, actually, Peter. That goal was all about positioning. He knew instinctively where to be should the keeper have gotten a little jittery.
Things starting to look very comfortable.
Well, now's the time you can afford to be more daring, Peter. It may be tempting to sit on this, but I'd say go and grab a third.
And he's quick to snatch it back. Shevchenko. Gerrard cuts out the pass. Carvajal is one whose deliveries we all know about. And reclaimed it in a trice. Carvajal is sporting a guilty look after that.
Clearly is miffed, having made the run and not get picked out.
Edmilson. Ronaldinho. Reinders. And it's Alexander-Arnold. And Edmilson. Skriniar. Reinders. And it's Reinders. Gahey. Now Skriniar. Well, quality clearly deserted him at the crucial moment.
Encouraged the pass with an intelligent run, but the pass just lacked pace.
Now it's Mbappe. Ronaldinho. Count back and defending.
Yeah, he may feign to shoot and just play it into the box.
And it's Reinders. Ronaldinho touches it back.
He's got no choice here. He had to go backwards.
Count was only too happy to help out in defence.
Yeah, listen, we often get critical of a forward's tackle, but that was squeaky clean.
Serginho makes the interception. Pinches it off him. Gerrard. Reinders. He is through here. Oh, that's neat. Reinders stood his ground strongly. Serginho. Serginho will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Hazard. Bout of passing here. Can he finish? And it's in! Just one in it now. The game takes on a whole new complexion.
Oh, what a lovely exchange, Peter. I mean, he did the give and go, and that's just a lovely return ball. The weight of it was absolute perfection.
Number 4, Kylian Mbappe. Kylian Mbappe. Kylian Mbappe.
A shift in momentum, perhaps.
Well, we have a very different game on our hands now, all of a sudden. This one's totally up for grabs.
Coming up to half-time, leading, and things are looking pretty good. Gerrard. And it's Batistuta. Reinders. Oh, good read.
That was well played.
Shevchenko! Frustratingly close. Oh, what has happened here? Now he's running away. Oh, that's a foul in a dangerous area. No second thought, a straight red card. So seemingly that was deemed a denial of a clear goal-scoring opportunity.
Well, it's never nice to see something like that, is it? But that's what it says in the letter of the law. He's got to go.
Son Heung-min is standing over this one. And he's in a great chance! Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it. Takes a shot! But he's left disappointed.
Well, distance never seems to be an issue for some players, and he's certainly one of those. The opening was there, I guess. Worth a try.
Rudiger. And here's Batistuta. Takes a shot! It's hit the upright. And he should have made them pay.
That's really well played. It's just the type of run you need. Off the shoulder of the last defender, stay onside.
Pass somewhat off target. Reinders. Hazard. Now it's Mbappe. Zanetti calmly anticipates. So a temporary halt to the action. That was a very watchable and entertaining half of football, and it's fair to say that both teams have played their part. Caution certainly not on the agenda here from both sides.
Well, I think the message from the manager at half-time will be pretty simple, Peter. He's going to want them to play at a higher tempo, press more, higher up the pitch, pass quicker, and entice the opposition out of position. He knows how crucial the next goal will be.
Ghana are leading 2-1, but things are very much in the balance here. We're on the move again. Now it's Shevchenko. It's Son Heung-min! And he couldn't finish.
Oh, it's very good running, that. You're always going to have chances with that kind of movement.
Nicely weighted ball. Serginho. Ronaldinho. Looking to pass their way up the pitch. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. And it's Ronaldinho. Always goal side. Picked out brilliant. Oh, shooting chance! Count, an individual who's prepared to shoot any time, any place. He ran himself into trouble there. Free kick given away. Alexander-Arnold. Ronaldinho. And it's Reinders. He's had a fair tumble under that challenge. And he shoots! It's anyone's ball now. Lovely bit of skill. Mbappe! Carvajal.
It's a decent chance to counter-attack.
Dink through. Shevchenko bops him off it and wins back the ball.
This is the time you need that pace. Well, Peter, just see here how a lot of the attacking players aren't dropping back anymore.
And that means just one thing, I suppose.
Yeah, they just simply want to engage the counter-attack.
Well, a glitch with the rangefinder there, and evident annoyance.
His teammates are really annoyed with that, you know, and they have every right to be.
Decent chance! Count! He's done very well to get to that.
Count really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
Well, the referee's pulled play back and has booked him for the original offence.
Well, height could make all the difference on these set pieces.
And now they can spring out of defence. Nicked it back promptly. That's an imaginative pass. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off.
Substitution on the field. Number 5, Hazard. Coming on the field is number 7, Dani Olmo.
Time then for the first substitution of the game. And now they can clear their lines. Alexander-Arnold. Ghana perhaps wondering what the best time is for their next substitution. Jupe. Looking for the run. Good ball over the top. Oh, and Torres! Oh, the ball's run loose here. Now, try to spin that positively. I certainly can't. Ronaldinho. And it's Olmo. Jupe always looking for that half a chance. Now, can they get him away? Torres! Now, who's going to be first to this? Ronaldinho. Rijkaard. And that is a little undercooked. Now it's Dani Olmo. And this is Ronaldinho. They're urging him to shoot. Well, there's contact there one way or another. Oh, it's a penalty. And that is a huge moment in the context of the game. So, a big moment. Terrific save by Abbiati. Serginho. Now this could be a chance.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Oh, facing up to his adversary, this is a formidable matchup.
Munich really might just end up kicking themselves after that. That could well have been it.
Mbappe does well to get it back. Dani Olmo was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. Dani Olmo looking to play him in, and he's managed to get free. And the shot! And a neat finish! And that should do it! Within sight of the finish line. The movement so precise, the finish sumptuous.
Ghana are such an adept counter-attacking team. They produced something out of nothing there. A few seconds was all it took for them to convert a defensive situation into a goal, and it's very impressive.
So the lead now is 2.
Well, that's pretty much sealed it now, and surely, Peter, we're not going to see any complacency after that.
And that's it. And all that remains for me is to thank Jim Beglin. That's it from us tonight. A very good evening to one and all.
Those of you making their way home on public transportation today, please watch the screen for train departure time.